English Flip, Easy English podcast for personal growth.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast, a place where you can learn and improve your English naturally through real conversations and inspiring stories. I'm Lisa, and how's your day been so far? Mine has been quite nice since I spent less time on my phone. I'm pretty happy with my day because I can finish almost all the important things that I plan to do in a day. In the past, focusing was really difficult for me because my phone stole my attention every minute. I was always busy, but couldn't get important things done. That's bad. And I rarely felt satisfied at the end of the day. Have you had one of those days like that? I think somehow you have. Trust me, I tried different ways. And finally, I found this small but very powerful phone tip. That has helped me spend less time on social media, stay more focused, and have more time for things that really matter in my life. So, if you want to know what it is, today's conversation is for you. So stay with me till the end. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you noticed that you often open your phone to check the time or just a message, but somehow end up watching a dozen videos on Facebook or TikTok 30 minutes later? A while ago, I got frustrated with how much time I was spending on my phone. Every night, I told myself, tomorrow will be different. But the next day, I found myself scrolling again. 5 minutes became 10. 10 became 30. And before I knew it, another evening was gone. I didn't like it, but I couldn't seem to stop scrolling either. Social media stole a lot of my time, more than I wanted to admit. So, I decided to delete every single app. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, WhatsApp, all was gone. And for the first couple of days, I felt great. I thought I had solved the problem. But then I started feeling disconnected from things out there. I missed updates from friends. I was worried I might miss an important message. So I downloaded everything again. And just like that, I was back to my old habits. If that sounds familiar to you, we're in the same boat. For a while, I thought there was no real solution. But then one day, I came across an interesting idea from a productivity expert named Chris Bailey. He called it the mindless folder. At first, I thought it sounded too simple. But after trying it for a few weeks, I realized it actually worked. And honestly, it felt great. For the first time, I had a successful solution for my problem without having to delete everything on my phone. And the best part? It only takes 3 simple steps. Yes, I'm not wrong. Just 3 simple steps. I'm sure you're excited to see what it is. So let's jump right into step 1. Create a new folder on your phone screen and give it a name. Yes, create a new folder on your phone screen and give it a name. Maybe time wasters. Maybe mindless. Maybe time killer. Any names that can remind you before you open it. And step number 2, put all the apps you usually open as a habit into that folder. Like game apps, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Whatever regularly wastes a lot of your time. And now, you might think there's nothing else to do. But, yes, we still have the last thing to do. Step number 3. Move that folder to your last screen on your phone. Why? To hide it from your sight. Make it a little harder to reach. Imagine this. If TikTok is sitting right on your home screen, Your thumb can open it before you even realize it. We don't really think. We just react. But when those apps are hidden away even for a second, we become more aware of what we're doing. Now, you might be wondering, why not just delete the apps completely? That sounds like the better solution, right? But in my experience, and for many people, it doesn't last long. Because when we remove something we like or enjoy completely from our lives, usually we end up wanting it even more. There's a good chance we'll end up downloading everything again. So think of it this way. We don't need to avoid our phones or social media forever. We just need to use them more intentionally. Yes, use them more intentionally. That's why I like the idea of the mindless folder so much. And that's why I wanted to share it with you today. The whole process is very simple, right? Well, I'm happy you've gone this far with me today. Now we have a great solution for our phones. Let's do a tiny word tour together. Before we finish today's conversation, I want you to put in your pockets 5 useful words and phrases. That might help you remember today's idea better. So, the first one is a very cute idiom. In the same boat. This means sharing the same situation or having the same problem. Remember when I asked you earlier? If you are also addicted to scrolling on your phone, let me know if we're in the same boat. It just means we are facing the same challenge together. All right, the second word is the name of our special folder, mindless. Mindless means doing something automatically without thinking. When we pick up our phones and our thumbs just start scrolling before our brains even realize it, that's mindless scrolling. The third and fourth words are a pair of opposites, react and aware. So to react means to act immediately out of habit, without thinking first. On the other hand, to be aware means to know what is happening. When we hide our apps, we create a small 1-second pause for our brain to become aware of what we are doing instead of just reacting to our old habits. The last word is one of my absolute favorites, intentionally. It means doing something on purpose, with a clear reason. We don't need to do anything extreme, like deleting all our apps. We just need to use our phones intentionally, being the boss of our phones, and not letting them control us. See? Learning English from real-life experiences is always the best way to remember them, right? Now, I have a tiny challenge for you. Choose one word that you like the most today. You can make a simple sentence in your head, or if you feel a little brave, write it down in the comments below with zero pressure to be perfect. Let's just practice together happily. All right, and if you like this video, share it with a friend who is looking for a way to spend less time on social media and to focus on important things. And stick around to continue improving your English with me. I'm Lisa, and this is English Flip. Better English, better life.